What is up, Screen Watcher Nation? This is the Screen Watcher here for another movie review on the movie Peppermint. I got out to the theaters this off day for me, and I went and saw Peppermint, and I actually have a couple of different things I want to say about it because there has been some chatter on the internet, so I'm going to actually do a non-spoiler review, which is the one you're watching now, and then I'm going to do a spoiler review because I want to talk about the controversy around it. But first, let's jump into the cast and crew, and then we'll get into the non-spoiler review of the movie Peppermint. Cast and crew starts off with Jennifer Garner. She plays Riley North. You would know her from her days in Alias, Daredevil, several other films that she's been in. You also have John Gallagher Jr. He plays Detective Carmichael. He was in 10 Cloverfield Lane. You have John Ortiz. He was Detective Beltran in this movie. He was in Silver Linings Playbook, American Gangster. Again, lots of other titles to his name. You have Juan Pablo Raba, who played Diego Garcia. He was in The 33, which is the movie about the miners who were trapped underground. Actually, a really, really good movie and a great piece about a real life part of history. Then you have Jeff Hefner, who played Chris, the husband of Riley North. He was in Interstellar, but it was a very small role. And then you have Kaylee Fleming, who played Carly, the daughter of Riley North, who played young Rey in the Star Wars Force Awakens. So that is the main people that I just want to talk about. Obviously, lots and lots of people in the movie, both the homeless people that kind of surround Riley North, and then you have a ton of people in the cartel, lots of FBI agents, lots of cops and stuff like that. But I don't want to get into all of them because there are some people who are known, lots of people who are not known, but those are the main characters in the movie. So let's jump on into the review, and I'm going to jump into the review based off of the movie title first and foremost. In the previews, they talk about how, or Jennifer Garner says the line that the little girl, Carly, has peppermint in her veins because of she's being so sweet and she eats peppermint ice cream and all that kind of stuff. That line is not in the movie, therefore it is one of the stupidest movie titles I have ever heard in my life. So it has nothing to do with anything, and I just don't get it. But beyond the title not making any sense to me, it was actually a pretty good revenge movie. You see in the previews where her husband and her daughter get murdered by the cartel. You don't know why, but they get murdered. She gets shot herself, so she's injured. She's rushed to the hospital. She lives through it, and then she names the people in the lineup, and then they get off. They don't get put in jail. They don't really have any consequences to the death because they're part of this well-connected cartel, and they kind of get off. So she goes and trains and trains and trains, and then she just takes vigilante justice to the next level and really goes off. It's really where I'm going to end the plot because, again, I don't want to get into too many spoilers on this review. Again, there will be a spoiler review because, again, there's a lot of controversy around it online, and I really don't think that there's a lot of place for it. But, again, watch the second video. I think Jennifer Garner played her role extremely well. I think her time in Alias really, really helped her. I think they did a lot of military training with her. She acted her part extremely well. She is still a BA. She can still take down people. I thought the storyline made sense. I thought it was pretty cool. Her interaction with where she was living and kind of becoming the persona of kind of the angel, which you've seen in the previews. There's a painting or a mural of her with angel wings in this kind of slummy area with a lot of homeless people. She's kind of the angel looking over the area, and it makes sense. I liked it. If you're into revenge movies, definitely one that you would want to see. It is hard R, so there is a lot of violence. There's a lot of language. There's actually several good moral scenes because she's a mom that has had her kid taken away from her. So there was another scene where, a father wasn't taking a good care of his son, and she kind of scares him to being, a good father kind of thing. So I like that aspect of the movie. There were good action sequences. There wasn't a lot of her training and taking up a whole lot of time on that, which was cool. There was a lot of things where they were leading you to believe one thing was happening and it really wasn't that, it was something else, which was good. I predicted the ending, which most of the time the revenge movies you can kind of do that, but it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. So other than it having a stupid title, if you like revenge movies, you'll have a good time with this one. For my bigger moans and groans, it really comes from not the movie, but from the controversy that's surrounding the movie for some unknown reason to me. So that's my review for the movie. If you want to see the spoiler-filled version, please watch the second video, which I am about to shoot back-to-back on this one. But other than that, have you seen the movie? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. That always helps me out. If you haven't checked it out yet, check the Facebook. I always post other things other than just movie reviews, and that's where we get a lot of communication done there as well. So as always, I am the Screen Watcher. Hopefully your popcorn was fresh today, as it is always, and hopefully you enjoyed your day at the cinema, whether it is at home or out at your local cinema. Thanks, guys.